sacrifice a player's health.
Well, it's all about a player's health, BA, when it's all said and done. A player with minor injuries are usually held out now, sometimes even against their own will. A much different situation than when I was playing many years ago.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Then it's Green. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's prime time in at the 4. Pass to Vassell. Clock at 6. Up and over Hardaway. Vassell can't get it to go. Here's prime time. Now here's Green. Here's prime time. Fades. Rebounded by Johnson.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development.
Can't get it to drop. We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to primetime. Soft touch off the glass. Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Man, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
And San Antonio has possession following the score by Dallas. Pass to Johnson. The 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Here's primetime. And that's good from 17 feet. With all the fan support MP has now, it's easy to forget how tough it was for him at the beginning.
Yeah, think about this. Booed on draft night, a hostile home crowd early on. That's all in the past now. He's endeared himself to the fans and the whole community.
Here's Wesley. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Trying to get back on track. And that one's long.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Green. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
This Spurs franchise, one of the most storied in the sport, really trying to get back to their winning ways.
Here's Wesley. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Vassell with it, and Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Pass to Sohan. Just 5 on the clock. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Here's primetime. He's guarded by Vassell. To the middle. Here's Wood, and Wood with the stuff.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Well, Smitty, how about the Spurs here? A short playoff drought the last few seasons.
They've only missed the playoffs 7 times since coming to San Antonio, BA, including the last 3 years in a row. This fan base isn't used to these types of seasons.
And the Spurs with possession here. The Mavs get their last shot to go. The shot by Sohan, no good. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Pass to primetime. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. He's got 7.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
A different look for San Antonio. Bates Diop comes in for Johnson. And Richardson subbed in for Vassell. And Dallas with a change here too. Bullock, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. Here's prime time. He has 7. And they pick up 2. Wood's got his second basket on the night.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Richardson. Here's Bates Diop. 30 seconds left in the first quarter here. A shot to stop the run. Dinwiddie with a rebound.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
There's the drive.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Wesley. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Roby. Outside Richardson. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks out in front by 19 going into the break. And their defense has stood out.
Your Spurs, you
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And for the Mavericks, Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Josh Green. And it's prime time in at the 4.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
And for the Spurs, the Mavericks on offense. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
Richardson, the pass to Pirtle. Green covering to the right side. Here's Wesley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
And that one is hammered home.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect.
Deflected, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Both teams deciding to change it up. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second.
Thanks, guys. Well, prime time in their last time out against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He had 39 points and gets in shooters' heads with the shot blocking. A Hall of Fame level performance the whole league is talking about now. It was a masterpiece. Guys?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
That's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
And both free throws good for Green. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
McDermott finds Johnson. Vassell outside, up and over Hardaway. Vassell can't get it to go.
Clean look from mid-range. coach will probably want to run that play again.
Prime time. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 16.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Spurs have got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. The last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
T-shirt. Get on your feet and go wild.
Roby, he's checked in for San Antonio. Finney-Smith checked in for Dallas. Dinwiddie comes in for Luka Doncic. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Over to the wing.
2 minutes.
Pass to Roby. McDermott with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Shot to end the cold streak. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Here's prime time. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
1:10 left to play in the first half. McDermott, the pass to Johnson. Shoots a fadeaway. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
To the paint. A nice shot by McGee. McGee's got his second basket of the night.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Vassell outside. Outside Johnson. McDermott outside. Back to Johnson. The drive by McDermott. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
McDermott on your squad is like having a guy that you can rely on knocking down shots from the stretch 4 position.
Christian Wood is checked in for Dallas. Bullock comes in for Green. And here's Dallas. Some momentum, a 15-2 run underway. And prime time gets it to go.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
McDermott outside. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. San Antonio again missing. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's prime time. 3-pointer. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
They already had the momentum going to the break. Now they've got even more of it.
And so it's Dallas ahead by a mile with a third. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Then it's Green, then there's JaVale McGee, and it's prime time in at the 4-man position. Outside Johnson. Hauled in by McGee.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And the shot goes down.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
So aggressive and explosive. Keldon Johnson excels at getting to the rim and finishing strong.
Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Wesley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. That's tipped. He's got a clear path. Here's Wesley. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, the first player ever drafted out of Austria, Jakob Poeltl, is blazing his own path, inspiring a new wave of basketball players.
First free throw is good. You know, Poeltl's country of Austria, they've never qualified for the games or world championships, Smitty.
You're right, B.A., and I know he really carries the flag for Austrian hoops, but the game is growing there because of Jakob Poeltl. Look at what Dirk did for their neighbors in Germany.
Bates Diop, he's checked in for San Antonio. Richardson comes in for Vassell.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint, ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
Outside Richardson. Johnson against Green. Fader on the way. The shot by Johnson, no good. Dallas has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Shot is good by Kleba.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Richardson. Poeltl, the pass to Johnson. It's deflected.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Hardaway's shot is good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Richardson. Pass to Wesley. They need this. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. The Mavericks have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Here's primetime. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 5th assist in this one.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Inside. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Nice to see Keldon Johnson developing his passing game, getting the ball to a ready shooter.
Pass to Green. Here's primetime. And the Mavericks, another 3.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And here's Johnson. Green covering. Johnson inside, working on Green. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 15. Richardson, no good. The Mavericks have gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Pass to Sohan. The shot that time not on target. And it's Dallas the other way. Dinwiddie finds Wood. Here's primetime. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Give him 39.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And so it's Dallas making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. It hasn't taken them too many shots. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Isaiah Roby, Doug McDermott out there with Josh Richardson, and it's Primo in a shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
The shot by Sohan, no good. Dallas has gotten 7 of 8 three-pointers to go in this game. Pass to Powell. Here's primetime. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
McDermott outside. Here's Roby. Powell covers. And here's Richardson. Launches it. It's rebounded by Primetime.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive. Pass to Primo. Snatched away. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And it's hammered home by Green.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Outside Richardson, right wing. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. As the league owner, Grant, are you good with that?
You know, B.A., I think I could get comfortable with that idea. I just think it speaks to the product. It speaks to how we present and package the game. There's so much excitement right now. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's one of the best investments in sports, the NBA.
No question.
Pass to McDermott. To the inside. Bates Diop. Shots blocked. And he recovers it. And Dallas with possession. A nice run going. 12 in a row. Here's Primetime. And another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass to Primo. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
No, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
6 to shoot. And it's off from three-point range. Dallas has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. This one for 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Mavericks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And all year, they've just found a way to win. 70 games in total. Consistency can be so elusive in this league, but they've got the talent, and their coach has pushed all the right buttons. It's been exciting to watch.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for primetime.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
And Dallas with possession. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to McDermott. A shot to stop the drought. It's rebounded by Primetime. From outside the arc. Good. Another from 3.
All game